My name is Alex Sager, and I'm a senior in the Air Traffic Management program at Arizona State University. In this instructional video, I'm going to present to you the traditional attire for one looking for work or an interview in the aviation field. I'm going to cover a number of topics starting from the bottom up: how to polish a shoe, and then what's a proper suit, what's an improper suit, how do you tie a tie. We'll go over all of that. I hope that this video is helpful and it's effective and it is fun. Let's get started. Like I said, we're going to get rolling here with this instructional video. But really quick, the question begs on your end, probably, why listen to me? Well, just a little bit of an introduction on my experience. Like I said, I'm in the Air Traffic Management program at ASU. I'm a senior. And in my time here, I've held a number of positions working in the aviation industry. So the first one was the East Valley Institute of Technology, specifically in their aviation department. And the second one is Sky Harbor International Airport, in which I worked in the tower, as well as in the radar facility, which we call TRACON. Without further ado, let's get rolling here. We're going to start with shoes. How do we polish them? Okay, like I promised, we're going to talk about shoes. Those good old things that go on your feet. So, if you guys are like me, you have a number of different kinds of shoes. Obviously, this is a running shoe, not going to work. Just throw that one out. And then we have this one. It's suede. Looks kind of nice, but this is really more for if you're going to go out, just want to kind of look nice, but not necessarily working. So again, this is not appropriate for an interview or for the workplace. The right shoe you're looking for is a leather one. And in my case, I have a black belt. So they say that your belt should match your shoes. It's leather. And unfortunately at this time, it's a little roughed up. But it's kind of in your benefit because you can see how it transforms from ugly to polished. Can't polish your shoes without polishing equipment. They have a leather cleaner here, leather moisturizer, little brush, and dust out in the crevices, and you're going to need some shoe polish. It's kind of obvious, but make sure to get the appropriate color. Mine is black for a black shoe. A lighter and some kind of cotton or like pantyhose works great. Sounds weird, but it's actually great for this. Alright, like I mentioned, my shoes are a little roughed up. You kind of see there, it's scuffed up right on the front, as well as on the sides, and where your heels kind of touch when you're walking sometimes. Make sure that it's clean before you clean it. That way you get the best look and shine when you're all finished. It's all brushed up, all the dirt's off of it. Next step is going to be to apply the polish to make sure to just get a nice even cover while you're doing this. You can see, have a nice even coat throughout the entire shoe. It's important that once we just make sure to let it sit for anywhere between 1 to 5 minutes, just so that it can kind of seep into those crevices, scratches, or any imperfections in the shoe. Remember our lighter? This is where it comes in. So, you're going to want to put your hand in the shoe. Put a sock in your hand too if you like. I'm okay with this, it's my shoe. So you're basically using the lighter to melt the polish into the leather. You're not trying to set your shoe on fire. So just make sure to go over it nice and even, left and right. So you'll notice that as it's melting in, it is getting shinier. Melted all the polish into the shoe. You can see that it's a little bit shinier. And this isn't it. Don't worry, it'll get a little better. So at this point, we're just letting the polish settle into the leather, and then we're going to buff it, and then your feet are going to look nice and handsome. Foot is our polished shoe. This one is the one that needs some work. See that it does make a difference. So, here's the finished product of the shoes. This one here, polished. This one here, unpolished. And it does make a notable difference. Alright, so the next step in our interview attire, getting ready for the aviation workplace, we're going to talk about the suit. So the traditional attire for the aviation industry, especially in an interview, is a navy blue suit with a white shirt and a red power tie. I'll show you what the proper attire looks like and what some nice outfits look like, but they might not be appropriate for an interview in the aviation industry. That's a nice outfit, maybe for going to the club, hanging out with friends, but it's definitely not appropriate for the aviation interview. So what I'm wearing right now are gray slacks with a cardigan and a buttoned up shirt here, missing the tie, you'll notice. So this is an example of the wrong outfit. Alright, so like I mentioned, this right here is the traditional and proper suit for an aviation industry interview. So what I'm wearing is a navy blue suit, like I said, white t-shirt, and a red tie. Okay, so we're going to talk about the tie. Now the tie, like I said, you're going to want a red tie for your suit if you want to fit the traditional aviation outfit. So you want to make sure that you get it nice and flat across the back of your neck. Little tip I have, take the skinny side, put it to the tip of your belly button, kind of pull the slack out. You're going to want to find that range there using my little trick. Index finger on your neck button here, put it down right about this area, right under your pinky is where you're going to want to start tying the knot. So, first step, left over right, fat over skinny, find that little area, that'll work, pinch it with your left hand, and then you're going to want to take the fat side through the back, up, like that, and down. Then you're going to take the fat side again, all the way across the back, pinching it with your finger, keeping it nice and tight. Then you're going to take the fat side through the front, around your left collar. Consistently trying to keep it neat and tight. It's pretty much tight now. I can kind of let go. It'll hold. Then, again, this is still on your left, pulling to the left. And you're going to want to wrap it all the way across this and this with your two fingers and your thumb holding the knot with your left hand. Alright? And then you're going to wrap it over this hand. You're taking your fat side and wrapping it over. Now what this does is create a hole here, which we can tuck the rest of the tie into in the final move. So, yeah, wrap it over, and then through the back hole here, and up. And again, we created this hole here for us to tuck this fat side into, which will complete the knot. It's a little sloppy now, but as you tighten, you'll kind of see that traditional triangular shape come to life. kind of tighten it down, and then tighten these up, and then tighten it again, till you're like. Depending on how you want the creases, you can always adjust at this point. I like to just have it nice and round like that. And then you just pull it up to your neck. Just like that. Want to make sure that it's straight. Want to straighten it up again. Pull that collar down, making sure to get all the way around. If there's anything exposed, that red's going to stick out real easily on the white. Again, straighten it out. There you go. That's how you tie a tie. Okay, so that's that. We went over the navy blue suit with the white shirt and the red tie. Showed you how to tie a tie, how to polish the shoe. And all you have to do now is just basically fix up your hair. If you have facial hair, clean it up, shave it off, whatever you gotta do, just make it look nice. And you should be able to use all this information to look really good for your interview. I hope that it was helpful, hope that it was enjoyable, and I wish you a good day.